Hello, I'm Atari Nobunaga, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin. In the last episode, we managed to get a few more parts at the Forest Navel. Today, we're going to be finishing off the Forest Navel by getting the remaining ship part. And in the last episode, I said that today will be the yellow Pikmin's time to shine. Though, if not for a short time, you'll see why. These guys can't catch a break. So yeah, let's just get our usual 20. And we're gonna get some of our reds because to put it bluntly, the fire guys are near the arena, will set the yellows on fire. So unfortunately we're going to need the reds to carry back the spoils of war. Alright, with our 70 Pikmin, we're going to go down near the arena, which is over here, and we're going to separate our reds and yellows real quick. There we go. Now with our yellows, I'm also going to dismiss them real quick, and as we walk into the arena, ladies and gentlemen, meet the beady-long-legs. It's four-legged spider. Its only means of attack is by stomping around the arena. Its weak point is its main body right here. Any Pikmin that's caught that gets under its feet are basically crushed immediately. Yellow, the Pikmin will try to attack the feet, but if that happens, you might want to call them back immediately, because again, if they get crushed, because simply put, they'll die if they get crushed by its feet. And it's near death, which means it's smoking because that means it's near its death. It's actually kind of cool when it dies too, even. There we go. Bop! Opens up like a potty ball. And surprisingly, no Pikmin deaths. That's amazing. Alright, with beady-long-legs defeated, we're going to get our reds, and we're going to carry back the ship parts. Nope. The guard satellite. Deep space is filled with danger. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this satellite is back on duty. Yeah, totally helped you and your ship when that meteorite came at you. I gotta love video game logic at times. No, No. Okay. If your yellows or blues get hit by fire, just simply... Ow! God dang it! Gosh dang it! Ow! Okay, that was a spectacular fail if I ever seen one. Okay, now that I guess a good time to mention about Olimar's health meter. Olimar has his own health meter of his own, duh. But if you ever take damage, the only way to recover it is just simply by walking to your ship and interacting with it. Olimar will just explain. Thank you, game. Olimar will just explain how much ship parts he needs to increase his range capabilities, while also mentioning that he decided to go on to repair his suit. If Olimar's health meter reaches 0, however, the day would immediately end, and any Pikmin under his command at the time of his incapacitation. That's a word to say. At the time when Olimar becomes incapacitated, they'll immediately be considered as left behind. So you gotta be really careful. You gotta be really be careful with that. And there are some enemies that can actually deal like a really great amount of damage to Olimar, in particular too. So just be wary. When Olimar, just be wary when you're attacking enemies. With all that said, we're gonna go to Sunset immediately, because simply put, we essentially that boss took a very short amount of time to take. And as I mentioned before, whenever we go up a boss fight, if we have enough time, we'll start the next day. And we have plenty enough time to start the next day. So, yeah. So, we say goodbye to the Forest Naval one last time. And in the next day, we'll be going to the distant spring. Yeah. Goodbye, Wollywog. You won't crush Pikmin ever again. 10 days since impact. Hope has begun to well up within me for the Dawson's repair and my own chances for a reunion with my dear family. Tomorrow I shall go forth with a new attitude and continue new exploration in a different region. I hope that fortune will smile upon me. Let's hope so too. So today we only sprouted 6, and we didn't lose any Pikmin in battle. That's amazing. And we're just going to save. Alright. This is Springs. There are 10 ship parts within this area. And we're going to basically be... We'll only probably be able to get 2 for this day. A lot of practice runs I had. Oosh, rough in those practice sessions. But, at best, we're only going to be getting 2 ship parts at the very best. Why? Well, you'll see in a moment, once we get our Pikmin. But, to give you a scale of how huge this level is, yeah, here it is. And there are all of these ship parts over here as well. This little region right here, it's hosted to an optional boss that actually, appears starting in day 10. We're not going to be dealing with that optional boss today. We're probably, maybe next week, we could, but we have to see. But as we begin our day, we're going to be here's an introduction of a more powerful version, of the, oh no, you suck. Yeah, that could have gone better. And I think those were blue. Yeah, those were blues. Oh shit, some of them are red too. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's put one back real quick. That could have gone better. Alright. Quickly, we're going to separate our blues and reds real quick. We're going to take our blues, we're going to dwell over here on the map. There's another ship part, but to get that, we got to throw some more Pikmin on this ledge here and guide them to the ship part. Nope, don't do that. Hate when that happens. Alright, well, come and God darn it! We're off to an amazing start. But over here is the next ship part, which requires 20. I found a repair type boat. This robotic marvel can fix just about anything in the ship that's broken. That's good because I get terribly bored with fixing little glitches. Oop. Might need to throw some Pikmin at it. I hope that this is not the case with the way how things have been so far. I hope this is not the case of what's known as the Let's Play curse. A Let's Play curse for the uninitiated. It's basically where no matter how much you practice in a game, no matter how good you are in a game, the second that you hit the record button, suddenly you start sucking like a 6-year-old, as Chuck Comedy best puts it. Now let me repair my health real quick. There we go. Didn't help that I was already having trouble during my practice run for this particular day. And I didn't get to read that blurb. Oh well. Alright, with our 50 Pikmin, we're gonna go over here because over here there's a enclave over here that has the next ship part here. But yeah, that Wollywog we defeated is a yellow Wollywog. Yellow Wollywogs have a lot more defense in them, so that's something to keep in mind. Ooh, now's a good time to mention, but if you have if any shearwigs spawn in the water, they immediately actually lose health as a result, and they'll try to fly into the air to to restore health. But if it flies over water, they'll still lose health. So that's something to keep in mind when dealing with them here in the distant spring. Alright, with our reds, we're going to go over here, and we're going to be dealing with essentially a more beefed up version of the regular Spotty Bulborb, Spotty Bulbears. These enemies are really tough, and in Pikmin 2, they're even more dangerous, as they can actually come back to life upon being defeated. This guy here is known as a Puffy Blowhog. If I can please throw the Pikmin at him. What the Puffy Blowhog does, and oh, ooh, nice. Party time. We weren't able to see what he does when he attacks, but he just essentially he puffs up air and blows it out in front of the players. Any Pikmin caught basically wrong button. Any Pikmin caught basically get blown away or just get pinned to the ground from the force of the air. They also level down from flowers to leaves, so it can be a bit annoying to deal with. And they really are annoying, but now's your time to introduce another enemy. The Swimpy Snitch Bug. And wow, they took him out in record time. Swimpy Snitch Bug. It's kind of a harmless enemy, just like the Puffy Blowhog, but they're super annoying as well to some degree. Ow! Damn it! That could have gone better. What the Swimpy Snitch Bug does is that it basically, well, as its name implies, it swoops in from the ground and just basically snatches Pikmin from you. It does not kill them or any means. Instead, it will just fly around and then just pluck them to the ground. Just plant them in the ground like nothing. The only downside is that, not shut up, game. The only downside is that it does level them down. No. Wait. Did one of them fall into the water? Please don't tell me someone fall into the water. I'll be very mad. That's the case. Basically though, it just lowers them down to leaves upon being planted, so they can be a bit of a pain. Puffy Blowhogs are also freaking annoying as well. In particular in this game, what they really do is that they'll try to avoid you, but they'll deliberately try to get out of the water. Game. Okay. What they'll do is that they'll just basically fall. They'll basically just fly around towards to other enemies, particularly these bull bears and whatnot. And yeah, they're really annoying. It can be a pain in the ass to deal with as a result. Alright, with that bull bear taken out, we get our next ship part. I found my massage machine. Put this right down in the lower back area and let it go to work. I can't wait until I get it installed again, as my lower lumbar region has been paining me ever since the crash. Ah, sweet relief. Normally I joke about Olimar being a tool or whatever, but in reality, there's more and more people who are actually having lower back regions, either because of age or having a sedentary lifestyle. So, and I will admit that I do have a bit of a sedentary lifestyle myself, which is something I'm not proud to admit, but I'm hopefully planning to get that turned around at some point, but whatever. Health issues aside, this requires 30 Pikmin, and it maxes out at 50. So I'm going to skip ahead a bit until we get more, until our Pikmin get to the, well, no, actually no, I'm not going to skip ahead. Oh wait. Massage machine. I've been walking so much lately. I'm really looking forward to using this. Alright. Quickly before anything else, there's some blades of grass here. Blades of grass that we can harvest for nectar. Which is good because in the next coming up area, we're going to be dealing with a lot of enemies over here, and none. Wow, that's bad. Alright. But yeah, over here is a puffy blowhog, and yeah, this one's actually pretty annoying. Okay, it's behind. Oh, you fucking, yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, oh, yeah, that's our time to leave. Get out, 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 get out. Go away, go away. Ooh, actually, can we get it into, yep, we can. And that's how it attacks. Ooh, that's bad. With that bull bear now onto its back, I want to attack it, but we know that this puffy blowhog will intervene. And yeah, these are really super annoying enemies. The only way we can get it to lower its defenses is if we just bait it, which is what I'm going to do now. There we go. Run, 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 run. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Party time! There we go. And it drops pellets, but they're virtually pointless for us right now. And we're just gonna do the old-fashioned way and just keep throwing. Damn it! And one got crushed during its death animation. Oh, that's annoying. And we don't have much time anyway. I mean, we don't have much time. We might not have. Okay, so it seems like we really don't. Yeah, we don't seem to have enough time in order to get what I wanted to do. So our plan right now is just to really clear out all the enemies in this particular area. All right. It's over with the 89 remain Pikmin. We're going to. Oh god dang it! Hurry, hurry, hurry! There we go. Yeah, we're just going to be clearing out all the bull bears in the area. We're really just all the enemies in general. In the mainlands here. And here's another super switch bug. Get down! Party time! I've been noticing him saying that a lot lately, but it makes sense given that these guys are having like a party on this particular enemy. Get down! You almost a sliver of health left. And there we go. He's dead. Finally. Alright. Not many enemies remaining here, but over here, near this gate, we have a few shearwigs that we need to take out. Double checking. Nope, don't pick that up. Yeah, we're approaching sunset soon. All right, let's just deal with that last puffy blowhog. There's the last one. Oh. Okay, this one's a bit annoying because it will actually try to go into the water if you don't go into the water here. So we gotta make sure it does not go into the water. Yeah, get down here. Oh, you suck. Okay, he someone managed to get onto the ledge, so we gotta prevent that. And here we go. Unfortunately, we won't be able. It seems like we don't have enough time to do what we need to do, which is tear down this gate and construct the bridge over here. Cause over there, look where it is again. So probably what's going to happen is that tomorrow we're going to be finishing up and then really deal with that boss and hopefully start getting to work on gaining the remainder of ship parts over here. 89, okay. Yeah, let's go to Sunset. Oosh! That was a mess, but at least we got the job done. So yeah, unfortunately we lost not a whole lot of Pikmin, despite us trying to sprout more, but what can you do about it? Its impact. There appears to be a large cluster of parts here. If my calculations are correct, then I should be able to recover virtually all of my missing ship parts, but not quite all of them. Unfortunately, there still seems to be some pieces that remain unaccounted for. I must find 8 more ship parts to further increase the dolphin's range. Okay, we sprouted 54 Pikmin, but we lost 24 of them. Admittedly, the bull bears are very, very tough enemies, and those freaking wiggly blowhogs are super annoying to deal with. But that should be it for today. So next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're going to be spending the remaining days in the distant spring, and hopefully get all the ship parts for the dolphin. So this is Atari Nobunaga, and I'll see you guys next week. Later!